BAYAN-USA, a Filipino alliance that is marching today and has marched yesterday in the Philippines and all over the world in celebration of the contributions of workers, but also to send a message to President Obama and to the United States of the state of workers and migrants here in the United States. We are in an economic crisis all over the world, and it is getting worse and worse each day. And what is happening to migrants is exactly because big businesses and foreign companies in all over the world are trying to use the work of migrants for cheap labor. We've seen the effects of NAFTA on the people in Mexico. We have seen the forced displacement of people being forced from their homes, from their families in search of work. And we are seeing the United States do the exact same thing to our brothers and sisters in the Asia Pacific with the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement that will displace even millions more of migrants all over the world, especially from countries in the Asia Pacific in search of work. Already over 4,500 Filipinos leave the Philippines every day in search of work, coming to the United States and countries all over the world as maids, as service workers, who are mistreated every day. They are trafficked, their wages are stolen, and that is happening right here in Los Angeles and cities all over Southern California. This is an attack on workers and on migrants. President Obama has already deported over 2 million migrants. Are we going to let him deport one more migrant? Are we going to allow ICE to terrorize our communities, to impound our cars, and to terrorize students on their way to school? We are not going to let President Obama and the United States continue to ruin the lives of people who are here because they have been forced by economic policies in the United States and in other countries in search of work. They are here because they are looking for a better life, and they deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. In the last year, we've seen the youth, we've seen workers, we've even seen imprisoned migrants who are organizing for their rights to be treated with respect. We need to continue on in that same spirit in building a migrant workers movement here in the United States, so that we can join a growing people's movement all over the world in order to organize against imperialism and get to the root of this problem. We will fight and we will continue the struggle until every migrant and every person in the world has the right to live with dignity, with respect, to find work, and will continue to live in the countries of their choosing and not to be forced from their homes and from their families in desperation. We will continue to fight, we will continue to march, and we will continue onward with the struggle with peoples all over the world.
¡Que viva el pueblo filipino!